This is the day that our Father has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that our Father has made. Welcome to Doc's Kitchen, where we will be unpacking, yes, not rice and peas and chicken, but we will be unpacking the Word of God. Yes, this is the day. Many persons are asking questions about His rest. So we'll be sharing today from Doc's Kitchen, and let's get in. It's time to begin. Hebrews chapter 4, God promises a Sabbath rest. Now, before we looked at Hebrews chapter 3, now we're looking at chapter 4. God promises us a Sabbath rest. Why do we need a Sabbath rest, by the way? That's a question. Why do we need a Sabbath rest? Let's hear what is cooking up in Doc's Kitchen. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, lest any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them. So unto us the gospel was preached as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. For we have believed, those of us who have entered his rest. So what is this rest all about? That's a question I'm asking. We have believed, those of us who have believed, do enter unto rest. As he said, as I have sworn in my wrath. Really? Wow, that sounds dangerous, man. As I have sworn into my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of this world. For we which have believed do enter into that rest. As he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world, for he spoke in a certain place of a seventh day. Oh, and he said, on this wise, he spoke in that day, he spoke in a certain place of the seventh day, on this wise. And God did rest on the seventh day from all his works. Because I'm wondering, this rest, some people rest on a Monday, some people rest on a Sabbath, some people rest on a Tuesday, some people rest every day. Yes, Doc is saying people rest all different type of times. I'm trying to figure out what is this rest is all about. Let's continue to unpack from Doc's Kitchen. For he spoke in a certain place. In a certain place. Where is that? That he spoke about this, the seventh day rest. It says here, verse 4. For he spake in a certain place of the seventh day on this wise. And God did rest the seventh day from all his work. Oh, let's continue. From all his works. And verse 5 is saying, and in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein. So is not everybody entering the rest? But that not sound, me not understand that. I think all of us entering into the rest. Wow. This is saying not everyone will be entering into the rest, only some. Let's continue. So, seeing therefore it remaineth, that verse 6, that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached entered not. Oh my God. They entered not because of their unbelief. Wow. So it's not everybody. It's only some entering. And what rest is it talking about? Let's continue to unpack from Doc's Kitchen, from the food. Yes, this is food. because I don't understand. I think everybody would be able to partake of this rest. Let's continue. Again, he limited a certain day, saying, in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your heart. Harden not your hearts. Mau, man of wisdom, wow, woman of wisdom. What is this verse saying? What is it talking about? Which rest is it talking about? And how it means that some, let's see if we can understand a little more. The food is simmering down, man. It's boiling, it's thickening. Let's continue. For if Jesus had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day? There remaineth, therefore, a rest to the people of God. Oh, okay. So I thought it was just we just take a vacation and go for a little break and a little rest. But this is talking about something else, man. Do you understand what it's talking about? It speaks about the 7-day rest. And then it says that only some, can you believe it? Only some enter in that rest. So you might be having a family and some going and some not. No, sir. Let me continue. This is serious business. Let's continue. For if Jesus had given them rest, then would he not afterwards have spoken of another day? For he that entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works, as God did from his. Oh, for he that is entered into his rest, he also had ceased from his own works, as God did from his. What is that talking about? I wonder. Could it be in Genesis when in the beginning with creation? I wonder if that's where it speaks about in the beginning. I wonder. Where he said that he rested on the 7th day. Let's continue to read. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. This sounds like it's a warning. Let's continue. For the word of God is quick. It's not just quick. The word of God is powerful and sharper than the two-edged sword, piercing even divided asunder of the soul and spirit and the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. This serious, man. It is quick. The word of God is powerful. Come on, guys. What is this talking about? It's like a sword piercing the heart. This is serious stuff. Let us see what else is happening here. Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open into the eyes of him with whom we have to do. Wow. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God? Really? Let us hold fast our profession. Profession? It's a profession? I didn't know. Let us hold fast our profession. Which profession? Let me continue. For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but as in all points he was tempted as we are, yet without sin. But this sound perfect, man, but we're not perfect. I am not perfect. This is serious. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need. Wow, I have to unpack this again. I'm being honest with you. I don't understand everything. So if you understand everything, share it with me, because I'm reading and I'm learning, and some I understand and some I'm not getting clearly. But one thing I do know, obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Doing exactly as the Lord commands and doing it happily. Action is the key to obedience, the joy that we receive. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Bye guys. Have a good and I would say just have a blessed day. Just have a good day and go and read that, because I'm learning. Hebrews chapter 3, Hebrews chapter 4, that speaks about the rest, the Sabbath rest. I am learning about it, and the Sabbath rest is it's for everyone, but not all would have access to it because of unbelief, because some persons believe in the Sabbath rest and some people confuse the Sabbath rest, and there's a conversation about Adventists, and they're saying that it is the Adventist rest, but the word of God is not mentioning Adventist. It is saying it's God's rest. So I am still learning, guys. Is it the Adventist rest or is it God's rest? Whose rest is this? And why is it important for us to believe? And how dangerous is unbelief as it relates to Hebrews chapter 3 and 4? Why is it that some will enter and some won't? And what is the implication for all of us? Let's continue to read and learn as lifelong learners. This is Doc saying bye from her kitchen to your kitchen. Have a blessed and purposeful day. Remember, find out about our Kingdom AI app. The Kingdom AI app for the family, for leadership, for parents, for single parents, for marriage. Yes, we will be unpacking the Kingdom AI app for teachers. Yes, the Kingdom AI app for our communities. What is that Kingdom AI app that Doc is speaking about? Follow me. Let's unpack this together as we learn more as lifelong learners. Bye from Doc's kitchen to yours. This time we are definitely saying goodbye.